kind of get options on the game winner. Just can you talk about kind of what you saw, how that developed, and why you thought taking it yourself was the best shot, and then how it felt to see it go in?
I kind of just, like, when I'm driving downhill, I see, like, a straight line. And if I see that straight line, then I'm committing and I'm going. But if I didn't see that, Ehis was right there to get the cleanup. But I trusted my work. I put a lot of work in, and I ended up making the shot. So.
For all of you, what's the emotion right now after a game when you had that big lead, it goes away, and obviously you're really excited after?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good Feb win. It's going to help us in the long run, so it's good to have that under our belt.
Yeah, it's good. You know, stacking up these wins, you know, close games in previous times we've fallen short. So I feel like we're growing, we're learning as a team. As Kelly said, we're getting a little bit more mature, but it feels pretty solid.
I was just happy we won. You know, it's like nice to go into an off day with a win. You know.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you expect Coach Graves to focus more on the way you guys rallied in the fourth, or the way you guys kind of faltered in there in the third? What will be his lesson?
Faltered in the third for sure. You know, definitely. You know, that was kind of outrageous. But I feel like, you know, like I said, learning and growing, figuring each other out. But coming into these halves, we got to come in with the mindset to kill until the last buzzer sounds. You know, if we want to be this great team, we got to stay consistent, stay disciplined in all quarters. So just working on those things, and yeah.
Mia and Katie kind of talked about how you guys had to learn how to be mentally tough. It feels like you guys maybe discovered a little bit about that during that 4-game losing streak. How do you feel like you guys have grown where now in a moment like this, you're able to pull off a win instead of coming to this room after a loss?
Yeah, I think just not holding our heads on like maybe a turnover or something that might have gone the wrong way or a missed shot, making sure that on the defensive end we get a stop, and that's where our offense comes from, and to making sure that on defense we're really locked in and one as a team.
You know, what were those huddles like heading into the fourth quarter when it's a tie game, you blow the 21-point lead, and then I think you were down 8 and there was another timeout. You guys were able to rally, but what were those huddles like? KG said they were pretty intense.
They were, but just making sure like once we leave that huddle, we huddle again and make sure we're all on the same page, just offense, defense, and then what we're immediately running or immediate defenses after that. So as a team, I think we try and kind of focus it in after like an intense huddle like how they were.
Ehis and Katie, you saw some pretty big threes down the stretch. One by Mia, obviously, that was big to get you guys in, but another one by Sophia as well that really felt like fueled everything. Can you just talk about how big those moments were to see your teammates step up, and what sort of impact did they have on you on that stretch when you guys were able to come back?
Really.
I'm saying from you.
You got that big dog, bro?
Well, when Sophia made her shots, I was just so happy because, you know, it was just so nice to get back into the game. Yeah.
You know, seeing them make those shots, I see them put the work in, the overtime in. You know, they're coming in early at practice, coming in early on the off days. So it was only a matter of time, you know, like for them to start showing that they can hoop too, man. We got some silent hitters on the team, so team just got us all.
Whether it was at Sophia's end or not, like, was there one of those plays where you felt like everybody was like felt stabilized, where you felt like, oh, okay, we got things going back the right direction?
The three with the foul, the 4-point play.
Yeah.
That was definitely
Like
a
we
turning
were back in
moment.
the game at that point.
Yeah,
It was all game.
it was great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Can I ask, I'm writing something on Sophia. Can I ask you, Teresa, what she brings to this team, both on the court and off?
I think on the court defensively, like she had two really big stops in that last couple seconds of the game, and then off the court she brings such knowledge and smarts, and then she's also such a life and joyful person to be around too.
I'm saying she's like that person that doesn't get on like a lot of stuff on the stat sheet, but she does a lot of the little things that nobody talks about. You know, she's guarding the best defender every game, and that takes a lot. You know, she's kind of like Steve Kerr on like the Bulls team. You know, when she need to make the shot, she gonna make the shot. She gonna make the right plays, and I'm happy she's on my team. That's all I gotta say. I wouldn't want her to guard me. So, actually, yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Talking about that.
I'm a Bulls fan. I know for a fact you were not alive when Kurt was on the Bulls, but I appreciate
Oh.
Man, watch out.
How dare you? call you out like
I
that.
appreciate your history, though. That's great.
It's good.
Ball player, man. Michael Jordan's the GOAT, though, by the way. So just wanted to say that.
For each of you, obviously today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. I'm just wondering, what does this day mean for each of you individually, and to also, of course, get a win on this day as well?
You got it.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. It's cool. It's obviously there's an evolution of women and being able to play a sport, and we've been able to expand in the WNBA and in college basketball with the NIL and stuff like that as well. But just being able to play, and it's a privilege to be able to be here and be at one of the top leagues in the country in things like that. So being able to do that is something special. Obviously, I'm not from here. Ehis isn't from here, so kind of being away from home, being with other people is really cool, and it's nice to have other women and people around us too.
Yeah, it feels great. Watching the evolution of women's basketball get the exposure it needs, and the exposure that, for so long we've, what am I trying to say? Shoot. That we've ever, what? That we haven't had and that we deserve, So it's great to see a lot of more attention. And as this game continues to grow, the exposure will continue to grow. So ride in that wave.